DeWalt DWASHRIR 18-gauge shear attachment. DeWalt is one of the most popular tool brands, so it's only fair that we start our countdown with one of their best. The DWASHRIR 18-gauge shear attachment is one of the most innovative yet, and its versatility knows no bounds. The model is suitable for everything from sheet metal to steel mesh, cardboard, plastic, rubber, and wire, so there's nothing you won't be able to cut. The gadget boasts a universal design that fits most impact screwdrivers. When you need to work in tight and narrow corners, the head attachment can rotate an impressive 360 degrees for the ultimate maneuverability. All this for only $50 definitely sounds like a steal. Will you be investing in this game-changing gadget? Before you do, make sure you check out our remarkable solution for foundation laying. Makita DML814. When you're working on that super important and delicate job, the last thing you need to worry about is the light you're working under, and the Japanese company Makita knows this all too well, so they have come up with an amazing new battery-operated lighting system that you can take anywhere. It has special and sturdy legs for uneven outdoor terrains, a smart system that keeps the last brightness setting so you don't have to fidget with it again and again. It can safely power down, weighs less than 18 pounds or 8 kilograms, and based on the brightness levels chosen, can give you between 3 and 10 hours of uninterrupted use. Lastly, you can effortlessly change its height, around from 4.1 to 7.2 feet or 1.2 to 2.2 meters, to customize where the brilliantly clear beams of light coming from your new favorite tool shine. This revolutionary light costs a total of $454. How about a work light that doubles as a power extension? Stay tuned to see this. Krokolijn. Sometimes the simplest gadgets are the most useful, and this next invention from a Dutch company proves this motto. The entire idea was to simplify construction work, and the result is a remarkable marking cord tool that takes the guesswork out of the job. You can fix the cord on steel, wood, plastic, and rebar rods, and thanks to the special fixing pin to keep the wire in place, you won't ever have to worry about repositioning or the wire moving between the teeth while you're working. The manufacturers state that for every 164 feet or 49 meters of cord that's placed, you'll save about 10 minutes on the project. The nifty device is super compact at only 6 inches or 15.24 centimeters, so it'll go with you everywhere without hassle. The price tag is only $10, so there's no reason to not make this investment today. When this part of the building is sorted, you don't want to still struggle with cables, so be sure to keep watching for the ultimate roller tool. Concealed Hinge Jig. In the world of hinges, there is only one tool you need, and it's the Concealed Hinge Jig. This inventive solution is accurate and fast, the perfect combination you need on the job site. The tool is compatible with concealed hinges of 1.4 inches or 3.5 centimeter in size, and its built-in drilling depth limiter ensures the best possible results. The tool works without the worry of misalignment, and it can even be used for chipboard. The offset sizes range from 0.12 to 0.24 inches or 0.3 to 0.6 centimeters, and since it's made from high-quality impact-resistant polyamide, it offers unmatched reliability. There are two different versions, one that comes with a 1.4 inch or a 3.5 centimeter drill bit, and one that comes without, and the prices of these are $42 and $30, and there's no doubt that this tool is one of the most useful on the job site. Before placing your hinges, you need to know what's inside your walls and where, so don't miss out on the Bosch solution for this coming up. Geberit Pipe Scraper. The piping industry is expected to reach a whopping total value of $209 billion by 2032, and the Geberit Pipe Scraper will be at the forefront of this growth. This gadget can be used as a screw gun attachment, and it makes the job a whole lot easier than working manually. The tool was designed to simplify preparation of pipes for electrofusion. It makes the joint more secure by removing the oxide film. There are currently 5 different sizes that can be purchased, but when you're working with this revolutionary tool, you will also be able to invest in replacement component kits and helpful storage cases. This singular tool will truly transform your experience working with piping, and it comes in at a price of $310. Bosch UniversalDetect. Bosch is a 135-year-old company who has risen to the top of the construction world, boasting $99 billion in sales last year. A lot of this was thanks to the nifty UniversalDetect, the most innovative wall detector yet. It can detect metal objects in your wall up to 3.9 inches or 10 centimeters deep. But it also has the capability of notifying you of live wires up to 1.9 inches or 5 centimeters deep. As an added bonus, it can be used on drywall to scan for reinforcing structures as deep as 0.8 inches or 2.5 centimeters. The tool is truly perfect for everyone since the menu interface can be selected in a number of languages. For optimal convenience, both light and sound indicators are included. This striking tool comes in at an impressive $80. But now we can look at some bigger scale tools that can be used in life-threatening situations. Can you guess the manufacturer? Holmatro Combi Tools. Industrial tools are often needed for rescue equipment, and Holmatro has ensured that their innovative combi tools are great for both applications. Today we'll take a look at their versatile tools for cutting, squeezing, and spreading structures like cars. These tools will be able to create openings in just about anything, and you can consider this a valuable jaws of life upgrade. Combi tools are designed for effortless use wherever you are, and this is why they are valuable in cordless versions. When the seconds count, this is the range of tools you want on your side, and with a theoretical spreading force of 47,400 pounds or 21.5 tons, and a cutting force of 59,500 pounds or 27 tons. Nothing will be a challenge for the 511 Evo 3 model. What do you think about this seriously hardcore tool range? Onyx 1.0S. Building a concrete structure is only one part of the job, and after all the hard work is said and done, all that's left is to test the strength of the concrete, considering that concrete can continue to gain strength for as long as 28 days after it's set. The handy tester known as Onyx 1.0S will be completely invaluable. Builders and inspectors will be super impressed with this gadget to easily determine the class of any concrete, and to make this task even more convenient, the device can store as many as 800 test reports. This data can be transferred to a computer without any trouble, and it's the only thing you'll need to test coating, adhesion strength, concrete strength, and brick bond strength. Anyone who spends the $1,500 on this tool will definitely transform their working day. We guarantee that our remote cutter for all sorts of wires will impress you, so keep your eyes peeled. GOEBEL Go 12N. The world doesn't seem to be able to move away from rivets. These tiny fasteners are everywhere, from clothes to cars, bridges to toys, and their beauty lies in their very nature. They're strong, simple, reliable, and cheap, and that's why they've become the most common way to connecting things together. But the tools we need to use these little metal marvels are not all the same, and this German company has made the best version. A rivet ratchet, tool especially for working with rivet nuts. From M6 to M12 in steel and aluminum, its $200 price tag may seem a bit high at first, but it has several standout features that might convince you to give it a go. It weighs only 2.4 pounds or 1.1 kilograms and offers complete compatibility, even with the M12. It also provides clear visual control for precise work, and it will help you get the job done in record time by rapidly fitting and removing rivet nuts. It could be used in even the smallest of spaces, so no job will be a challenge. Klauka ES20 RMC Remote Cutter. Those who know how to work with cables are not only very handy to have around, but they are also indispensable in our modern world. That's why they need to be given the absolute best tools, and why Klauka has stepped in to fill this need. They offer this incredibly useful battery-powered hydraulic cutting tool that can be used with one hand and can be remotely controlled and can cut through nearly any kind of cable, whether it be copper, aluminum, or otherwise, like a sharp knife through soft cheese. It is designed to handle cables up to 0.8 inches or 20 millimeters in diameter, promises precise cuts in just less than 10 seconds, and is incredibly compact at only 4.4 pounds or 2 kilograms, including the battery. For its current price of $1,702, you have the flexibility to choose between Makita or Bosch batteries, with the latter charging in just 15 minutes. And it is perfectly complemented by the iPress app, which collects operational data and then generates a detailed and shareable PDF report. Cutting cables is now sorted, but you'll need something to cut holes for the light sockets and switches as well. And we have just the thing coming up. Wolfcraft Adjustable Electric Hole Saw. Now for a tool that will make everyone a lot happier and more productive. Meet the Wolfcraft Adjustable Electric Hole Saw. A small yet powerful device that weighs as much as a deck of playing cards, but delivers the power of a large wood saw at only 6.3 ounces or 180 grams. This tool is lightweight and compact, but can handle tasks such as installing light fixtures, sockets, and switches. What's even better is that it can also be used with both a drill and a screwdriver, saving valuable space while remaining incredibly useful. For $49, it comes with 2 hex keys and offers adjustments for diameters at 1.4, 2.5, 2.7, 2.9, 3, and 3.3 inches, or 35, 65, 68, 74, 76, and 83 millimeters. So whether you're working with oriented strand boards, drywall, or soft wood, you can expect precise and neat cuts every single time. Hyde Tools Folding Painter's Tools. Hyde's many labor-loving gadgets and accessories are truly a staple in the construction industry. The company delivers millions of tools to just as many customers across the planet each year, and this next paint multi-tool is crafted with insights from seasoned professionals in the painting industry. Whether it's opening cans or boxes, cleaning paint rollers, or tackling old paint removal, this paint multi-tool is going to make your workday a bit brighter. And the added putty knife in the second version is a clever and practical addition to an already great product that can take any painting job to the next level. You can also trust it not to do its own thing because of the integrated locking mechanism. And with prices ranging from $13 to $28, you can upgrade your painting toolkit without breaking the bank and experience the difference for yourself. Moving on from painting, do you want to see a tool that is bound to revolutionize the entire packaging industry? From P331 Plastic Strapping Tool. The packaging industry is about to be shaken up by the introduction of a new type of plastic strapping tool. This tool is tailor-made to tighten strapping around packages, accommodating tape widths of up to 1.2 inches or 32 millimeters, and it offers some major advantages over its competitors. Its use of welding instead of seals means that it is both faster and more efficient. Its brushless motor inside not only ensures quiet operation, but also boasts a long lifespan without the risk of overheating. The tool has amazingly balanced weight distribution, which allows for an all-around comfortable working experience. That's not all. There's even a fully automatic tension adjustment version available for added convenience. The entire thing weighs just around 14.3 pounds or 6.5 kilograms, including the battery. And with just one charge, you can power through approximately 370 shipments. Invaluable saving time and effort. With a list price of $4,000, it's a groundbreaking investment that every shipping professional needs to make. Roberts Floor Rollers. The Roberts Company has been around for nearly a century, and during that time, they have cemented themselves as pioneers of tool and accessory creation for professional carpet installers. Their line of extendable floor rollers is by far one of the best ways to get the job done, without breaking so much as a sweat. So stop letting your tools hold you back, and give this heavy-duty roller the chance to show you what it can do. According to the Roberts website, their product is the ultimate way to get that perfect bond and flawless finish between your linoleum or vinyl and adhesive, and for just $285, $1,000. You can snag the 75-pound or 34 kilograms model and kiss backaches goodbye. Their rollers are built to be tough, and with models available that tip the scales at up to 100 pounds or 45 kilograms, even the toughest linoleum won't warp under its bulk. Some versions even come with removable legs and wheels, perfect for zipping around, and all of them are balanced to perfection, so the glue will always be evenly distributed without worries. Have you ever wanted to operate a mini forklift? Stay tuned to see the coolest one yet. Armeg Brick Line Runner. This tool might look simple, but it will definitely surprise you with how handy it is. And we know you can probably get a basic version of it somewhere online for a couple of bucks. But for just $41, you could rather invest in a tool that you will have with you for a long time. And for the quality and convenience it offers, it is really quite a steal. This UK-manufactured gem steps up the game with its 2-clamp system, spring-loaded inserts for easy line winding, rubber pads that ensure a snug fit every time, and body crafted from tough polypropylene. It's built to last through the rough and tumble. Weighs just 9.2 ounces or 260 grams and comes in a set that includes 2 clamps and a 33-foot or 10-meter line. This brick line runner will completely change the way you're able to do brickwork, so don't miss out. Morin Mini Smart Forklift. Construction machines are being upgraded every day, and our latest focus is the forklift. Introducing the Morin Mini Smart Forklift, a smaller hydraulic version of the machine we all know and love. The manufacturers have created a compact forklift that is perfect for everything from repair shops to warehouses and supermarkets. And even though it weighs a measly 287 pounds or 130 kilograms, it has an impressive lifting capability of 1,213 pounds or 500 kilograms. Compact efficiency is the name of the game, and while it's only 29 inches or 74 centimeters wide, it has a lifting height of 59 inches or 1.4 meters, and it's integrated with smart technology for an unparalleled experience. The super cool forklift has a single button control, so the chances of making a mistake are basically zero. Even totally new employees can become pros when using this forklift, and the manufacturers can be contacted to request a price. No countdown would be complete without a good old pipe bender, so keep watching for RIDGID's version. Festool Univers SSU 200. Next up, we have one of the coolest chainsaws you'll see all day. This unusual model is ideal for cutting through a number of materials such as insulation materials and so much more. The chainsaw is designed to provide precise cuts and can manage a whole range of operations such as cross cuts, miter cuts, and rib cuts, making each of these more convenient than ever. The SSU 200 weighs about 30% less than your average circular saw, of the same size at only 14 pounds or 6.3 kilograms, and it truly embodies compact functionality with a cutting depth of 8 inches or 20 centimeters. It comes with a convenient guide rail and can carry out miter cuts of up to 60 degrees. The German-made saw has the attachment for a dust extractor, and it features the bonus of being able to change and replace the tensioning chain without any tools. The price tag comes in at $1,050, but for all the perks you receive, it's definitely worth it. RIDGID Hydraulic Pipe Bender. When in need of a pipe bender, you can't do much better than the RIDGID Hydraulic Pipe Bender. The great news is that this manufacturer has a plethora of options when it comes to pipe benders, offering both manual electric and electro-hydraulic options. These compact portable pipe benders can be used for on-site pipe bending, but this is not the limit of their functionality. Whether you need pipe bending for industrial applications or for boiler making jobs, RIDGID will have exactly what you need. Some of the models even include features for better control like return springs and pressure relief valves. And the best part is that these benders come with a wide range of accessories, and the full kit will have you bending pipes like a pro in no time at all. The pipe bender kit starts at a price of $1,728. BoSTIng Val Remote. The timber industry is expected to grow to a whopping $193 billion by 2028, and this means that we will constantly be seeing new innovations coming forth. To make this job more straightforward, loggers can now rejoice thanks to the BaSt-Ing Val Remote, since this single amazing tool will go a long way towards making the logging industry safer and less strenuous. This wedge is set to make easy work out of any tree felling job, and once you have a big enough gap for it to slide into, the tree will be brought to the ground in no time at all. This attachment tops the list as one of the most useful tools out there, and the complete set that ensures you are ready to tackle any big tree, and your path will set you back about $3,317. Now that logging is safer and easier, let's do the same for ladder safety with the new age SafeLad. RIDGID Octane Router. RIDGID is well known for their range of remarkable tools, and they definitely impress with their newest Octane router that will simplify all your woodworking projects. This new model is the peak of innovation, since it not only embodies compact efficiency at just 2.7 pounds or 1.2 kilograms, but it also boasts 15% more than its predecessors. The tool is battery powered for handheld convenience, but it's also got advanced technology like soft starting to ensure no accidental gouges and errors on your wood. It comes with a vacuum chute to ensure sawdust doesn't go flying all over the place. You can adjust the depth without specialized tools using the micro adjusting dial. If you're not convinced yet, everything that comes included in the $180 kit will definitely do the trick. You can expect the tool alongside a bit, 2 bases, an edge guide, 2 dust ports, and a collect wrench. This is value you cannot miss out on. SafeLad. No tool countdown would be complete without a few inventions for safety, and the SafeLad is one of the best modern inventions you can count on. This universal ladder support can be attached with ease, and it gives construction workers and anyone using ladders the peace of mind, knowing it won't slip or teeter over. Even when working solo, complete ladder safety can now be guaranteed. This tool allows you to even secure your ladder at an angle, thanks to the wide range of adjustable possibilities. You won't need anything to power the SafeLad, and it's even got a built-in level, so you can always trust in your ladder. The creator of this revolutionary tool has found an investor to make a huge launch in Norway, Denmark, and Sweden, but we can't wait for the time when it reaches all of our toolboxes. Lifting Clamp 600 Octopus. Many of these tools are created for a specialized purpose, which is great. But if you need a handy tool that'll be able to help you carry just about everything on the construction site, the Octopus Lifting Clamp 600 is exactly what you need. The secure lifting clamp weighs a meager 73 pounds, or 33 kilograms. But don't let that fool you, since it boasts a lifting capacity of 1,323 degrees, or 600 kilograms that will ensure no construction object will be a match. Whether you need to carry around car tires, press boards, paving blocks, or anything in between, the Octopus will do the job. This clamp has an impressive 7-year warranty and features automatic grab and release technology. Did you know that you can even use it with a forklift? The price tag of $1,000 is certainly justified. So when will you be getting yours? Want to see something that will ensure your fingers are no longer in harm's way when building? Don't go anywhere. MAGNETDRIVER Nail-Holder. Are you tired of hitting your fingers blue and having to deal with pain for days every time you tackle a construction or DIY project? Well, the MAGNETDRIVER Nail-Holder is the answer. This nail driver holds the nail in place with a powerful neodymium magnet to ensure that it won't move an inch, and this will spare your fingers from being in the line of fire. Whether you're working with roofing nails, finishing nails, or anything in between, the universal holder will be compatible. The tool itself is made from chrome vanadium steel, which is widely renowned as being incredibly resistant to corrosion and rust. The manufacturers thought of absolutely everything, down to special grip inserts for comfortable use. It is small enough to not cause space troubles for your toolbox, and it comes in a modest price tag of $26. PEX Expansion Tool. Expansion heads are always handy on the construction site, and the Zern PEX Expansion Tool is guaranteed to be everything you need and more in one convenient package. This tool is perfectly designed for polymer pipe installation, and with it, the manufacturer offers a wide range of practical uses. The cleverly interlocking teeth and the blunt nose work together to ensure seamless operation, and it also ensures that expansion is perfectly gradual and even. The rings on this tool are marked for quick referencing, and you are able to use it with both manual and power tools. Even in the cold weather, you'll be able to enjoy high quality and error-free expansion with this tool, and the expansion head will definitely shave valuable time off your project at a price of $90 per expansion head. This is a must-have tool. Albion's Ribbon Bead Nozzle. Our next tool is one that will ensure the application of liquid-based things is no longer the headache it used to be. Whether you are applying sealant, putty, liquid waterproofing, or anything else of similar consistency, the Ribbon Bead Nozzle will transform the job. The standout feature is adjustability, since with this standard tool, you can apply a neat 1.8-inch or 4.5 centimeter thick, or 2-inch or 5 centimeter wide layer of whatever you're using, but with a quick adjustment with your utility knife. This can be increased to a 4-inch or 10 centimeter wide application layer. One single nozzle has 5 different size variations, so the application job will become a piece of cake. The tool is also super lightweight, with the plastic body only weighing 0.25 pounds or 113 grams. Can you guess the price? It's only $7 per applicator nozzle. Speaking of nozzles, how about one that can propel air as fast as twice the speed of sound? Ballantine Gear Evoke System. Back to roofing. We have the Ballantine Gear Evoke System, a modern invention that may just be the best thing the roofing industry has ever seen. Whether you're a roof cleaner, a construction professional, or an insurance professional, clambering up the roof is something that can now be done with complete peace of mind. This harness is designed for pitched roofs, and this sense of safety has been proven to improve productivity by as much as 30%. When you practice a few times, it's possible to fully install this system onto your roof in as little as 7 minutes, and the kit will have everything you need right on hand. What you'll find in the kit is a 20 or 30 foot or 6 or 9 meter rope and a harness system, and a setup to support a single working person will be priced at $1,500. Crab Clamp. Clamps are always super handy, and this is exceptionally true for the Crab Clamp, the ultimate solution for lifting curated scaffolding sheets. This tool proves that sometimes a simplistic design is the best, and with its adjustable width, it's incredibly convenient to use. The Crab Clamp is able to grip 10 sheets at once, which is 40% more than the closest competitor. And since you only need 2 people for optimal operation, this will be a labor-reducing marvel on the job site. The total weight is 7.7 pounds or 3.5 kilograms, making it easy to transport around, and the price tag is a reasonable $200. Airspade 5000. Airspade 5000 is the name of the next tool on our countdown, and while it's perfect for landscapers, cleaning companies, and underground utility installers, we're pretty sure you can find a use for it in your shop or garage. The impressive tool has a special nozzle that blasts air at lightning rates, and to be precise, the pressurized air is able to reach twice the speed of sound. The included adapter lets you manipulate the airflow angle up to 45 degrees, ensuring you can enjoy precise aiming and easy work, whether you need to clean pipes, driveways, tree roots, or anything in between. The Airspade 5000 is the answer. It can provide a whopping airflow of 1,585 gallons, or 6.4 cubic meters per minute. And for a price of $3,000, it will surely be a life-changing investment. Did you know that you can now invest in an entirely tailored ramp for any needs you may have? Roller ramp. Many of us find ourselves in need of a ramp at the most unexpected of times. And whether you are a motorcycle owner or a restaurant owner, the roller ramp will be an outstanding addition to your arsenal of tools. The cherry on the cake? The ramp can be customized to your exact space requirements, and this is why the manufacturer provides a quick and easy configurator online that can be used to design your perfect ramp. The inventive design of the ramp ensures that you won't have to worry about slipping and water on the surface of your ramp. And when you're done using it, it conveniently rolls up for effortless storage. The ramp is able to support an impressive weight of 998 pounds, or 453 kilograms, and considering an 8.8 foot or 2.7 meter stretch, only costs about $1,200. It's one of the best ramps on the market. Hazet Turbo Oz Blast Pistol. There are a few things as satisfying as a perfect clean, and this is why it's a gadget you cannot afford to miss out on. This nozzle attachment is perfect for cleaning basically any grimy surface, and whether you want to tackle your carpets or your car rims, it will not disappoint. This is an incredibly compact and lightweight tool, weighing only 4.6 ounces or 160 grams, but it definitely packs a punch. The gadget is able to withstand a working pressure of 174 psi or 12 bar. The 0.4-inch or 10mm hose diameter will ensure that you can easily connect it to a range of compressors. And if there's one cleaning tool to invest in, there's no doubt that it's the one. This price tag is a low $43. Milwaukee MX Fuel Plate Compactor. Milwaukee is a well-respected name in construction, and any one of their tools will be able to flawlessly finish the job. This is why when tools like the Milwaukee MX Fuel Plate Compactor become available for pre-order, no one hesitates to make the leap. According to the manufacturer, the new high-powered MX batteries that this device is powered by will soon replace all traditional gasoline-powered tools. These batteries will be enough for 35 minutes of continuous use, enough to completely compact an area of 4,995 square feet or 464 square meters. You've probably heard of the One Key system by now, and naturally this is a feature on the MX Fuel Plate Compactor, so you can monitor the machine's location and status on your smartphone, wherever you are. It does have a hefty weight of 163 pounds or 74 kilograms, but the amazing functionality will be well worth the effort. The price starts at about $5,500. This compactor is cool, but we're not sure if anything compares to the magic of a stackable toolbox. Klein Tools PowerHub. Klein Tools never fails to impress, and their new PowerHub goes a long way towards making the job of construction workers easier. This new gadget is a clever all-in-one combination of everything you need to work without any hassle. Included is a strong work light that shines with 5,000 lumens and a collection of 6 112-volt power outlets. The light is more than 5 times brighter than your average 75-watt bulb. But this is not where the advantages of this PowerHub end. There is a built-in mount capable of holding a cable up to 49 feet or 15 meters long, as well as 2 USB Type-A and 2 Type-C ports, so you can truly charge and power everything you need. It's even got ergonomic carrying handles to ensure moving it around with you won't be a struggle. And this is why the $250 price tag is definitely understandable. Hilti VC Cordless Dust Extractor. From the tiniest of countries, Liechtenstein, came the world-known Hilti, a construction company that generated $6.3 billion in sales for 2022. Now they have hundreds of cool tools, but today we're focusing on the VC Cordless Dust Extractor. This gadget is worn as a backpack and is a popular invention all across the world, from Japan to the States. The wearable dust extractor is great for keeping your workspace dust and sawdust free, and since it weighs in at only 13 pounds or 6 kilograms, you won't even know you're wearing it. What's super impressive is the fact that it can hold 15.5 pounds or 7 kilograms of dust, so it won't let you down when you really need it. At a price of $1,150, it is a bit of an investment, but rest assured it's one you won't regret. The Hangman. Getting back to ladder safety one last time, we have a gadget that will ensure you don't need to keep going up and down your ladder every time you need a different project for the job. The tool is aptly named Hangman, and it was designed by a professional in the field who had his last ladder accident and decided to take action. Thus, his broken $500 nail gun inspired the Hangman. It's a mount that attaches securely to your ladder at your desired height. And whether you need a place for your screwdriver or your paint can, the Hangman clip will be ready. It can be adjusted to hold just about everything you need. And for peace of mind, it's got a 35-pound or 16-kilogram capacity. This revolutionary ladder attachment is guaranteed to be worth the investment at a price tag of $80. Modbox. Have you ever imagined the possibilities of a stackable toolbox? Well, we are now introducing the Modbox from Klein Tools, the best toolbox organization kit on the market that will be a transformative investment for both professionals and DIYers. This modern toolbox meets workstation is flexible to meet many user needs. The bottom toolbox has a 249 pounds or 113 kilogram capacity, and you'll then have the option to add smaller 99 and 75 pound or 45 and 34 kilogram boxes on top. To make everything easy to use, the boxes have convenient handles. And Klein Tools offers an online configuration tool to ensure you can design your ideal Modbox. But there's even more options. The Modbox also has an attachment for a 32 pocket backpack and a 33 pocket bag. To get an idea of the pricing, the base box with rugged wheels for any terrain has a tag of $150. When you get to the job site with this toolbox, be sure you have a handy concrete cutter inside. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Tough Built Roller Stand. The Tough Built Roller Stand is a practical tool that will save you endless amounts of backache. And when you're working on long work pieces, this is the only support stand you'll need. Everything from steel pipes to construction boards can be supported with ease. And even if you're working in a small workshop, this tool has a foldable design that ensures it won't take up a lot of space. The entire roller stand weighs in at 9.9 pounds or 4.5 kilograms, and it boasts height adjustments from 27.5 to 43.3 inches or 70 to 110 centimeters. Can you guess the price? It's an affordable $60. Hoffman IQ Beam and Panel Tightener Set. Now we have a cool invention from Hoffman, IQ Beam and Panel Tightener Set. And it's only fitting since this widely renowned company prints their annual catalogs in a whopping total of 18 different languages. When you're dealing with panels of any sort, wood, CLT, and more, this set will be all you need. It includes various marking tools, tensioners, and a nifty carrying case. The hooks are made from strong forged steel, and all that's needed to secure and loosen them is a few strikes of your hammer. This is thanks to the advanced double-acting ratchet mechanism. And all this amazing functionality comes in at a price of $566. Pervious Concrete Joint Cutter. We bet you didn't think that a sort of rolling cookie cutter tool would exist for concrete installations. But not only does the Pervious Concrete Joint Cutter make the list as one of the best tools, it's absolutely crucial to achieve good results. The tool is designed to make controlled joints in concrete floors before they harden. You may be wondering why this is necessary, and the answer is that these joints allow easier monitoring and repair of cracks that are bound to appear in concrete over time. The roller measures in at 3.3 feet or 1 meter wide, and the seam it creates is about 1.7 inches or 4.4 centimeters deep. This valuable tool is a great long-term investment in all concrete projects, so the price of roughly $700 is definitely not a stretch. iToolCo Ground Rod Dog. It's not always easy to put a specific price on your safety and comfort, but sometimes it is possible, especially when it comes to working with tools and equipment that needs to be grounded to avoid electrocution. This next product will show you how you can save money and perhaps ensure work site safety too. As many technicians know, when you're out in the field, tackling electrical installations, the risk of an unexpected shock constantly looms over you. But with this nifty $240 attachment, there'll be no more sweating it out with manual labor or worrying about getting zapped unexpectedly, and no more struggling to drive rods into the ground. The Ground Rod Dog does it like a pro, keeping them at the perfect height, 0.8 and 1 inches, or 2 and 2.5 centimeters above ground level. It can handle bumpy terrain, so no worries about working on those slippery slopes either. It plays nice with a bunch of jackhammers too, thanks to its hex shake. And no matter what tools you're using, this tool with its now patented design has got your back. These tools are must-haves by every standard, but we have more coming up in our next countdown.